poetry community is the consistency that so many of us showed for years. And whenever I would show up at the Casbah, you have your favorites that you look forward to hearing, and you knew if they get on the mic, it's gonna be all right. They're gonna deliver something that is going to help you get through whatever you're going back to. And the crazy part about it is, sometimes the poem isn't specifically about what you're going through, but anything genuine, anything from a place that is real, it seems to heal. And I believe that truth is healing all by itself. Josh Rhines is one of my favorite poets. He has yet to get on a mic and make me regret that I paid for a babysitter. And so I wanted to welcome him, because if we're reading poems and family is in the house, then you had to be. Please welcome Josh Rhines. Thank you for coming.
I can take this mask off for a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I haven't done this in a while, so.
What was that?
So this poem that I wrote a couple years back, I think it's more powerful, the story behind it. It's called Untethered Heart, and I mean, this. Looking back on some of my poems that I've written in the past, it's like what Conklin said earlier. There's so much healing in it, right? And there's just so much processing that we go through and don't even know it. Mm-hmm. And this is a poem that's like a perfect representation of that. So I won't talk any more than I have to. I'll just get into it. So this is called Untethered Heart. Let's drive. Let's drive until we don't see power lines. Let's drive because our hearts tell us to. Let's drive because our hearts tell us not to. Let's drive not to escape, but to discover. Recover because I owe you lost time, my love. I want to get to know you. Let's drive because if I'm being honest, I lost some spot.
That's all right. You know how we do it. Find your way.
It's the only way I can get to. And I got new glasses too, so hold on.
Upgrade!
You get older, you're gonna be like, what the hell?
This is new to me.
Yeah.
Oh, this ain't right with me.
Be acclimate.
All right. Because I owe you lost time, my love, I want to get to know you. Let's drive because if I'm being honest, it's the only way I can get you to be in one spot without you wandering off on your own, and the possibility of looking over at you by my side for a long period of time excites me so. When we get there, wherever that may be, I know, listen, did you know that you cause my heart to smile? To see your face light up when we find a beautiful landscape or scenery is to what adore feels like. To look at you standing on top of that canyon cliffside, you immersed into this jagged earth and evergreen, this pebble and tree bark, gravel and pine of long lost trails and dandelions. So this frame is what perfect looks like. You are all I need, and my heart has been missing. When you realize that you've been writing about her, even when you know she's long gone, just smile. Because you know you've come to terms with the outcome and the absence. What you've been writing is not about her, so much about her, but it's more or less aligned to the feelings you felt. To honor a memory, you would discover that you were writing about the combination of what you once knew and what you wish to see, love, visions of a cherished memory set free. When you realize that you never wrote when you were together, just breathe. It's just your body's way of reaching and releasing those bad times, the good into your heart, in and out, inhale, all that is necessary that brings me to this moment. From my fingertips to my feet, my capacity to love is deep. Every exhale, a realization of my shortcomings. But understanding that it's not something that I was lacking, that in the hands of someone else would be viewed differently and vice versa. Each breath, a the memory seeping its way into transition of new possibilities. We aren't all meant for each other. We all evolve and grow, and sometimes views that we once had unwind and sometimes realign. When you realize that all these love poems that you've been writing are letters to yourself.
That part.
Yeah, rewind that.
Come on, man.
Say that again.
When you realize that all these love poems that you've been writing are letters to yourself,
Come on.
smile.
Come on.
You are enough.
Yes.
You are all that I need.
Yes.
I owe you lost time, and my heart has found you again.
Oh, yes.